Good evening, everybody. So, looks like we've got everybody online. Let me hit the do not disturb button and we can get started. Tonight is one and done night. So everything you see is the last one of its kind. So you need to get it before someone else does because I cannot reorder these pieces. I have to buy them at full price from another consultant and pay shipping on them to get them for you again. So we try not to do that very often. Let's see, we have necklaces and earrings tonight. We might be able to mix in some bracelets. So if you're looking for some bracelets, just drop a color and a style, if you prefer, in your comments, and I will know to grab those for you. So otherwise, we're going to stick to the earrings and the bracelets. This necklace that I have on is in gold. It is a 3D necklace. I do have more of these available. So if you like this necklace and you want it, just say, I want your necklace. We're not going to give it a number. We do have low bandwidth again tonight. Don't know what's going on with our internet. They worked on the neighbors, and ever since they worked on the neighbors, we've had low bandwidth. So if your feed is bad, switch to Instagram or switch to YouTube, and you'll get a clearer picture. I don't know why. We're running on the same internet, but Instagram is clearer for some reason. So let's see. Invoices will go out tomorrow evening. So everything you buy up through the show tonight, and if you claim anything during the day tomorrow, we'll add that to your invoice as well. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. Let's see. So if you forgot anything or you want to add anything, go ahead and message me and let me know, and we'll get that taken care of for you. Hi, Esley. Good to see you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, everybody, for answering your favorite color questions. It lets me know we have a lot of blue fans out there, blue and purple. These are Mediterranean Myth in orange. These are kind of a peachy orange. You can see they're a little bit lighter than just an orange. We're going to call this in irregular shape because it's not just a normal oval or a circle on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. Let's make that clear up over here. There we go. So we just have one pair of everything. Mediterranean Myth in orange. This is number 1. How was everybody's weather this weekend? It was hot yesterday, and then it started getting really nice toward late evening, like 7, 8 o'clock. And then today it is chilly and rainy. Very chilly, very rainy all day. All right, curve your appetite in silver. These are a teardrop-shaped silver hoop, polished. This is the length and size. So kind of a medium-sized teardrop hoop. These are number 2 tonight. Curve your appetite in silver. Next, we have blue crackle. We have circles of blue crackle. They remind me of donuts with a polished silver curve on the top. Hi, Aunt Dora. And a polished silver circle. This is the length and size. Again, why is this not clearing up? There we go. So we have, and tread it at your own risk in blue. Get that crackling on them. Beautiful blue crackle. Number 3. Number 4, we have an antiqued copper. This is called Empress Empire in copper. Hi, Mom. Empress Empire in copper. This kind of reminds me of like a basket weave texture. Can you see that? It looks like a basket weave texture. This has 2 layers. These are joined, but it looks like 2 layers. And then the wedge pieces on the side. We also have the serpentine chain. This is a thick one. And our earrings on it are also the little basket weave texture. Oops. Hit the board. There we go. It's hanging at collar length or just slightly below it. You can see just the tip of that collar. With the 2-inch extension, though, it is going to come down to mid-chest. Need to move my chair away from the board a little bit. There we go. This is Empress Empire. This is in the antiqued copper, so the darker copper, number 4. So some use the terms old penny, new penny. That would be the old penny copper. So if you've like had a penny in your wallet for a while and it's turned that darker copper color, that's what color that is. Next up, this is a little bit of a longer one, so let me pull this back a bit so that you'll be able to see it better. This is called A More to Love in purple. This is kind of a light to medium purple. We have a heart charm. We have a teardrop, faceted teardrop that is clear. We have some little purple beads on here, both opaque and semi-transparent. So lots of little charms. Let me see if I can spread them a little bit. There we go, lots of little charms on this necklace. This is the length. So starting here in the upper abdomen, running all the way through mid-abdomen, and then these little chains on the bottom start to go through lower abdomen. That'd be about waist length right there at the end of that chain. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang down into that lower belly area. This one would be super easy to double because you could loop that chain around through that big circle in the bottom and wear it up like this if you wanted to. So this one is A More to Love. And that is in purple. It is number 5. Yeah, all of those are pretty. I have the one in orange for my collection, and I really liked it. There was a pink one. Got the purple left. So that's where we're at. All right, and then a brightish green. And I was going to look and see what color green we're calling this. I think maybe a spa green. It is pretty bright. Somewhere between a spa and maybe a sea spray green, but it's in the pearly. So pearly beads in that green, bright green. We have faceted beads, faceted crystal beads, polished silver beads. This is the length. So sitting there just above mid-chest, and with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to come down below mid-chest. So right around here. This one is called the Big Leaguer in green. And this one is number 6. Now, that's not a common color. So if you're struggling to find something to wear with an outfit that has that color in it, that would be a great choice. It's not something we get all that often. So let's try to find our first question. See what we've got that's good today. Let's see, I hate doing the number ones. See, we did that one. All right, here we go. And as expensive as groceries are these days, this is an appropriate question. I think we've done this one before, but we can all use some ideas, right? 5 answers on this one. We are going to go with number 3. Name a way to save money on groceries. A way to save money on your groceries. And I'll be writing all these down because groceries have gotten absolutely ridiculous. Coupons. Coupons are number one. It's the number one way people save money. Stop eating, yeah, or eat less, number two. Eating less was number two. We just can't afford to eat anymore. I guess we'll all lose some weight, right? Another way might you choose to save money on your groceries. I feel like doing the Jeopardy music here. The do 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 do. You know the one when they're doing the final question. I think we need some music. What way might you choose to save money on your groceries? We've got coupons. We've got eating less. How else would you save money on your groceries? A rewards program. That's a good one. It is not on there. I guess because they consider it the same as like a coupon. Discount grocery stores. That's good. That one also is not on here, unfortunately. Budget. Budget is good. Not on here. Not eating. That was in with eating less. We'll all lose some weight that way. We'll just stop eating. We can live on protein shakes alone, right? I feel like that's a cheaper option. What other way might you save money on your groceries? Most of us get at least one of these in our email or our mailbox every week. And we look at it. To save money on your groceries. In fact, especially for meat, I don't buy until I do this. The sale items, yeah, that was number 3. Sale items are big because they go in a cycle. And so you have to know what the prices are and catch them on sale when they're on sale. You do not want to buy them at regular price. That is a bad move. So catch them on sale. Other people have a membership to do this. What might you have a membership to do to save money on some groceries? Day old, yeah. Day old is good. Hi, Becky. We're talking about ways to save money on your groceries. We've got sales, coupons, and eating less. I do buy the clearance items, Dora, especially from the bakery. Buying in bulk, yep, number 4. Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's, whatever you have. They're all out there. The last one is to buy generic brands or the store brands. I do that a lot if it's just for us. If we're going somewhere and I'm taking things, I don't always buy like that. But if it's just for the house and we know which brands are pretty good and which ones aren't, we'll buy the generic or the store brand. Yeah, got to have that club membership, right? All right, let's move on to the next piece. Stone Desert in blue. So here's that blue crackle stone again. We've got that turquoise with the marbling in it. This one has a lacy edging around the outside. There we go. Get that up close. It's called Stone Desert. This is the length. So hanging about 1/2 inch below that collar. Yeah, this one is pretty. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang down. The bottom of it's going to be just below mid-chest, but it's going to hang in that mid-chest area. I liked the edging on this one. I've always liked the edging on this one. So Stone Desert. Just let that come in. There we go. Focus, 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 right? The Stone Desert in blue. This one is going to be number 7, because apparently I went past number 5. Yeah, I saw your message, Becky. So I'm glad you tuned in anyway. I'll try not to talk about Neil while we're on here. Yeah, that turquoise color is really pretty. It reminds me of beachy colors. And I love beachy colors. Number 7, Esley. Gotcha. That one is a really nice one. All right, let's do these. A-lister affirmations in gold. So these are gold with white rhinestones. We've got the little danglies, and you can either have these facing towards your face and then going out, or I like to put the longest one next to my face and have them going up from my ear. There we go. These are a post earring, and our post is up here in the top. This is the length and size. So we have A-lister affirmations, and this is going to be number 8. Number 9 is a layered necklace. Let's see, they've got it on the thing backwards. So let me turn it around so that we can see everything. It is in orange. At the top, we've got the little star shape with an iridescent orange stone in the middle. So it's orange with a little bit of an iridescent wash. And then we've got our brighter orange single rhinestone in the middle, and then the beaded chain as our last layer. This is called Trendy Twinkle in orange. A lot of jewelry and clothing is coming out in these star patterns, I noticed lately. So about an inch below the collar to that first layer. Our second layer, of course, lays just below that mid-chest already. With the 2-inch extension, we're going to move this all down. So first layer here, last layer here. So you can make this a longer necklace if you want to. Mid-length. This is Trendy Twinkle. And it is an orange. It is going to be number 9. That one's a little bit more delicate looking. So somebody who likes smaller jewelry, maybe, that would be good for. All right. High wire act in gold. We have our gold wire bracelet, thicker in the middle, tapering toward the ends. It's a cuff bracelet, but you see how flexible this is. So you're going to be able to flex this to fit your wrist. You can even bend it out permanently if you need to. I know my wrist isn't going in between here, but if I pull it out, it will. So we've got high wire act in gold, and this is going to be number 10. Max is coming in here to interrupt us, so don't anybody talk about him. He's in the room. I won't read your comments out loud, I promise. So if you do talk about him.
Well, the only one who's going to talk will be Shannon or
Well, Shannon's
Tracy.
here.
Tracy.
Tracy's not here, so.
Shannon,
Hi,
Tracy.
Ruth. I don't know. You know, Esley and Mom are here, so. And Becky's here. She's on their way home driving from the assembly,
Mom,
so.
see, for your mom, I'm her favorite son-in-law. So she's not going to say anything.
You're her. Well, not her only son-in-law.
I said her favorite son-in-law.
All right, watch me fly. Watch me fly. We have our silver feather. We have the red crackle stone and the wooden beads, kind of a medium wood. Becky says hi to you.
Hello, Becky.
I can pass that message on, right? Okay.
Yeah, Becky does know.
And a little tribal detail on these silver beads. I don't know if you could see that. This is more of a mid-length necklace because we are already at bust level with this, and just below. With the 2-inch extension, you're actually going to come down here into that upper abdomen area just below the bust. So we have Watch Me Fly. Neil says hi to you too.
Hello, Neil.
Mom says she'd buy more if you were showing the jewelry. She's misses your pretty face.
Oh, wow.
Number 11.
Okay, now they're still lying.
Mom, have you had the wine bottle open? All right. Let's see. Let's go with this one. 3 answers on this one. And let's go with number 3. Name something you can try in the store or test. Try or test in the store before you buy it. Something you can try or test in the store before you buy it. Some of these are really important to try. Actually, probably all of them. A mattress. Oh, that's a good answer. They did not put mattress on here. Super important to try that. Clothes. Clothes or shoes was number 3, Shannon. So you got that one. What other 2 things? Number 1 and number 2. Would you want to try in a store before you buy it? I think the only thing about trying mattresses is they don't let you sleep on them for a month in the store before you take it home, because it feels different the first time than if you're sleeping on it every day. You're freezing up. Okay. Try the food before you buy it. Costco lets you do that. That would save a lot of money, wouldn't it? If we could try everything before we ate it. Can you turn that fan on just the low? Yeah, just one click. Thanks. What else might you want to try before you buy it? I do this to make sure I'm not allergic to it. Because some things just don't work for me. Not clothes. Shoes, we already got. Clothes and shoes were together. What else might you want to try before you buy it? Perfume. Yeah, number 1. Got to try that perfume. For one thing, I've found that it smells different on everybody. So you have to try it and make sure it works with your body chemistry so that you don't take home a stinky perfume that smelled good in the bottle. But some of them I'm super allergic to. Like my eyes will start to itch and water, and I start sneezing. So you don't want that perfume at home. I do have one bottle like that I bought because it smelled good in the bottle. And every time I wear it, I have allergies. Lotion. Lotion would be good. Okay. Walmart has a big wall of these so that you can compare and contrast the different brands and models. And you might want to try it out before you buy it so you make sure it's what you want. Definitely going to want to turn it on. Usually along the back wall. What's on the back wall of Walmart? See how many people shop at Walmart. Back by the bathrooms. Not the shoes, although the shoes are close to it. At least in our store they are. Kind of depends on which store you go to. Some shoes are in the middle. It's on the back wall. Back by the bathrooms, back by layaway. The TVs, there you go. Number 2. Got to look at that picture and make sure it's what you want, because they do vary in how they look. All right. Number 12. Let's move on. Electronics. Did Dad finally tell you, Mom? Or did you finally think of it? This is Jungle Cat Couture. This is a purple and black band. We have the round buckle at the front, and this buckle is kind of like just like a belt. Slides in through here, and then again through the circle to fasten. So you've got a little bit of room for adjustment there. All the way around. So this one is Jungle Cat Couture. It is in purple. It is number 12. You have a brain even if it's not obvious. Okay, well, we'll go with that. Me too. It just doesn't always work. I don't think it's warmed up yet. All right, Skyscraping Shimmer in Shiny Copper. So this is your new penny copper, like when you get the pennies from the bank that they just unrolled. A very slim bar. with white rhinestones and a single white rhinestone at the top. This is the length and size. So Skyscraping Shimmer in Copper, number 13. So really pretty if you have some copper and rhinestone necklaces to put with it. And if you don't, I do. So I can help you out with that. Don't offend you. I'm not offending you. I'm picking on you. That's a whole different thing. City Curves in black. This is also teardrop shaped hoop. A little bit bigger though than the silver ones and a little bit narrower. This is in that off black metal. This is the length and size. So we've got City Curves in black, number 14. Number 15. I really like this one. I am very partial to blue. This is a 2-layered long necklace called Charmingly Colorful. And I'm going to leave it kind of hanging because I want you to see these beads up here. So we've got polished silver beads and we've got the navy pearly beads. Just gorgeous. 3 layers of chain down below, starting with the smallest and working up to a larger chain. This is the length of all these layers. So we've got all the beads are up in the top, down to the bust. Then we've got the 3 layers of chain down here in the lower abdomen. So starting just below mid-abdomen and going down through waist level right here. And then you could move this down even further by using that 2-inch extension and have it down in this area if you'd like. So we have Charmingly Colorful in blue. This one is number 15. All right, let's see if we can find an easier question. Apparently, we're having a hard time today, and I don't blame you. It is rainy here, and we're tired and things. We had a kids' party yesterday. Totally fun. We had the inflatables. We had burgers and hot dogs. We had the snow cone machine, popcorn machine like you have in the theater. It was so fun, but we are so tired. It was in the 80s yesterday. It was humid. The sun was out. We were all pouring sweat. So good for weight loss. We lost a lot of water weight. We all need Gatorade today. But we had a ton of fun with all the kids. All right. So let's see. Three answers for this one. Let's go with number 2. Name something that a parent of a baby is constantly listening for. Something that a parent for a baby, and I'm going to say especially moms, is constantly listening for. Crying is number 1. Because you've got to respond when they cry. What else do moms listen for when they have a baby? What are you constantly listening for? Waking up? Waking up is kind of close. We do go to the crib and listen for this or watch. Falling, not falling, but that's good. That usually leads to crying. Or if you have a baby monitor, you might listen for this or watch for this on your baby monitor. You got breathing. You got it, Ruth. Breathing. Shannon got it too, right behind you. Breathing. I was always listening for the breathing or watching for it. You don't want to wake the baby up, but you do want to make sure they're breathing. because things happen. What other thing might you, and this is a milestone for the baby, what other thing might you listen for constantly? Your baby gets a little bit older. What do you listen for? Talking. Yep, their first words. First words was the other one. Good job, Shannon. All right. High Tide Terrace. These are in antiqued copper. So really pretty. I have these in silver personally, and I really like them. Hey, Kim. This reminds me of seagrass. Does it remind anybody of that at the beach? So they call them High Tide Terrace, so maybe that's what they meant for it to look like. This is the length and size, though. They're in an elongated oval in that darker copper. So these are High Tide Terrace. They are going to be number 16. So I asked about the weather earlier, but I think not too many people were on. How's everybody's weather right now? Because we went from mid-80s to 55 degrees today. Yesterday, mid-80s, humid, crazy humid. We were so hot. And today we are 55. We are freezing because it is cold and it is wet. So who am I coming to visit? Low of 38. Oof. Yeah, I'm not coming to visit you. I like you, but I'm not coming to visit you. 38 degrees. Yikes. So are you having rain or something with that, or is it just cold? All right. Dynamic Dragonfly in purple. So we have a little purple rhinestone dragonfly inside. This is a clear acrylic. We have a little silver frame around the outside with some detail on it. 94. Ooh, I'm not going to visit my mom either. Tucson's hot. That's a little early for 94. Rain came through yesterday. Okay. Oh, Esley's got the temperature. I'm going to visit Esley. 79. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to what I can handle. 79's just before it gets too hot. All right, our dragonfly hangs right below middle chest. Sunny and 50s in Wisconsin. Well, we're not sunny, but we're in the 50s. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang right down here to the middle of the bust. Yeah, I think everybody's experiencing that where we're kind of flipping back and forth temperature-wise. It's kind of a crazy time of year, isn't it? So this is Dynamic Dragonfly. It is in purple. It's kind of a light purple. This one is number 17. So I think we've determined that we're all going to visit Esley right now. Now, Terry told us it was cold where she was in California last week. She was cold. I think she said it was in the 50s last week. So that's rough for California. It's rough for here, but it's really rough for California. All right, number 18, Modern Day Mecca. So this is in what we're going to call a lipstick pink. It's a bright pink, but not like a hot pink. It's in hammered metal. See how shiny that hammering makes that metal? So in that bright pink, and then we have one white rhinestone there in the middle. This is the length and size. So these are going to be number 18, Modern Day Mecca in pink. Number 18. I feel like this spring has been kind of crazy for everybody weather-wise. Number 19, Unbreakable in silver. I call these leaf earrings because they look like a leaf to me, but then we have the geometric pattern inside. So a nice modern take on leaves. This is the length and size. I hope Esley has room in her house for everybody. These are in silver. number 19. If not, you better clear some floor space, Esley. We're all coming to visit. Next one, inner illumination. This is a shorter necklace. This is emerald green moonstone. And that alternates with the white rhinestones. So this is a short necklace. You'll see when I put it on the model. Our earrings are also the green moonstones. So if I can, there we go. They like to get caught in a tag. So this one, just barely reaching that collar. I'm going to turn all these moonstones over. There we go. Just barely reaching the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here in the upper chest. It is not going to reach mid-chest, but it'll be a nice upper chest necklace. So once again, we've got inner illumination. I'm never going to keep these all straight. It's easier to do it when it's on somebody. There we go. Inner illumination. We've got those moonstones and the rhinestones. This one is number 20. Number 20. All right. Let's see the next answer, next question with answers. Here we go. 3 answers. And this is if you're conscious in the morning. I'm not conscious in the morning, so Max does this for me. We are going to take, let's try answer number 3. Name something you might add milk to in the morning. Something you might add milk to in the morning. Cereal, cold cereal, number 1. Everybody likes milk on their cereal, right? I've heard of people pouring orange juice in it, and I'm just like, that would change the taste too much, I think. That would be weird. Coffee, number 2. Usually it's cream, but some people put milk in their coffee. Oatmeal. Yep, that was number 3. That's Max's thing. Oatmeal. Oh, pancakes. Yep, if you're making pancakes, that could be true. But oatmeal was number 3. He likes the evaporated milk. I don't know why. He says it's something from when he was younger. I think his grandfather used to do it. But he pours evaporated milk on his oatmeal. I don't go that far. I use oat milk on my oatmeal. So there we go. I got oat twice. But but yes, you need some kind of milk. Number 1, to cool it down. Number 2, to thin it out. All right. I think it must be a guy thing, Kim. He used to do that all the time when he was single, eat oatmeal. He would eat it for dinner. I'm like, that is not dinner. All right, this is a longer necklace. I pulled it back so that you can see the pendant better. This is called Musical Mojave. So this is a purple crackle stone. You can see the marbling in that stone. And then we have little trinkets hanging off the bottom of it. Strands of trinkets. That's why they call it musical. It's going to be kind of like wind chimes on the bottom. So this is the length. It's hanging down around waist length, and then the little trinkets would go below the waist. With the 2-inch extension, that's going to come down here into the lower belly area, right about here. So this one is Musically Mojave. It is in purple crackle stone. It is going to be number 21. Number 22. 22 is in gold. These are called Sentimental Shimmer. So we've got a smaller gold hoop with twists of white rhinestones. So those are kind of twisted around the gold hoop. This is the length and size. They are about the size of a quarter. If you put these around the outside of a quarter, that's the size they would be. So Sentimental Shimmer in gold. These are number 22. Number 23. This is a choker length necklace called Taking It Easy in gold. This is a hammered and slightly curved bar on a dainty gold chain. This hangs just around at the base of the throat. So you see it there. With the extra extension that we get with the chokers, it's going to hang right about here. So just below the collar. So you can make a short necklace out of this with that extra extension. This is Taking It Easy in gold. And it is number 23. I like those for my button-up shirts where you only have the small V up here. I wear a choker length up in there. So that works well. Next, Attractive Allure in orange. And these are kind of iridescent as well. So we have the orange, or it's actually peachy, teardrop in there. And then we have other iridescent white rhinestones mixed in. This is on a silver hoop. That is the outside of the hoop. The inside is the silver backing so that you can get that iridescence. This is the length and size. So they're about the same size as the glitzy hoops for reference. Let's see if I can get that to come in better. There we go. Got to make the camera refocus every once in a while. All right, so these are Attractive Allure. They're number 24. Yeah, they're really pretty. Number 25. This is also really pretty. Hey, Becky. Yeah, you might do better on Instagram since you're traveling. I didn't think to tell you that earlier. Blooming Brilliance. This is in rose gold. So we have that slightly peach rhinestone in the center to match the rose gold, surrounded by little white rhinestones so that it look like little flowers. Yeah, fancy. And I love the rose gold. This one hangs just below the collar. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to be in the upper chest here, right about here. This one is super pretty. So Blooming Brilliance. I can get them all turned around. Taking it off, putting it on the mannequin. Always turns things. There we go. Blooming Brilliance. It's still going to do it. You ever feel like things are against you? There we go. Blooming Brilliance in rose gold. Let's try that again. This one is going to be number 25. Number 25. And we just have 3 pieces left, so I'm just going to keep going on through the end of it so that you guys can get back to your day, your Sunday, my rainy Sunday. Esley can go surfing or something, you know, but I'm going to go back to the rain. All right, this is a 4-layer necklace called Ground Forces. Ground Forces. This is in yellow crackle. So our top has yellow crackle beads hanging from it. Then we have a chain. Then we have the yellow crackle beads in the chain. And then we have a larger gauge chain down below. And if you need yellow crackle earrings, you know I've got them. So don't worry about not having anything to wear that with. This is the length. So we're starting at the collar, going down to almost mid-chest with the 2-inch extension hanging just above the bust. Layers are beautiful, Kim. I enjoy layers. I like the layered necklaces more than the single layer necklaces. Sometimes I'll make my own layers with several necklaces that I have. This is Ground Forces in yellow because I just like the way they look. Number 26. Number 27, and actually number 28 too. They're longer necklaces. So let's pull them back on this jewelry bust so that you can see that. This is called Straight from the Heart in gold. And I'm hearing that song in my head. So we have a textured gold heart. It's kind of a twisted texture. So it looks like they twisted the metal, and then we have these little knots on the two sides. This is the length. So hanging down to mid-abdomen, and with the 2-inch extension, we're going to be more around belly button or waist level, somewhere in there, depending on how it hangs on you. So this one is Straight from the Heart. It is in gold. That is the yellow gold. And it is number 27. And number 28. This is our last piece. Last but not least. And if you didn't see anything you like here, feel free to go on the website, look around, and if you want to add something, just message me the name or a screenshot, and I can add that to your pouch anytime. This is called Money Mood, and it is in blue. This is a dark blue rhinestone in the center here. They are round rhinestones, and then it looks like they have hematite on the inside. This is a silver setting. It looks more antiqued silver. This is the length. So hanging down around waist level with the 2-inch extension, going down into that lower belly area. So we have, last but not least, Money Mood in the dark rhinestones, dark blue rhinestones. This one is number 28. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to message me with the piece or pieces that you want. We will get those put in your pouch as long as it's still available. Invoices will go out tomorrow evening. If you only have one piece, they will be held for next week unless you tell me otherwise. So if it's one piece, I automatically hold it for the next week so that you can save on shipping. If you don't want to do that and you want your piece right away, let me know so that I can get that out for you. We do have new pieces coming in this week. I'm expecting them any day. FedEx, you never know with them, but any day, hopefully tomorrow, so that we can get those out to you. I think that's all I have to tell you. So it's going to be a busy week for me. Hopefully you guys have a less busy week and you can relax a little bit, have a good time. But stay safe until then, and I will see you on Friday night. Good night, everyone.